Alright, Jose Monkey, find me.
You asked me to figure out where this video was recorded, so I did. Hi, I'm Jose Monkey, and I find people who ask to be found. Guys, I'm going to do something here that I usually do not do, and that is post a video without being 100% sure that I'm correct about the location. People often ask if I'm wrong about locations ever, like I say it's one place and it's actually another, and that has not happened so far. And there's usually very little risk of that happening because I use multiple different points of data to try to confirm that it's correct. But today I'm only like 75% sure. So what can we see? As the video starts, it becomes apparent that this person is on a boat or ship of some kind. The first view that we get of land shows what looks to me like a quarry. As the camera turns left, we see the coastline here, although it's mostly just trees. And as the camera continues to turn, we see that the coastline curves away from us. We see some open water after that, and I could kind of sort of see some land off in the distance. The person walks to the other side and shows us another coastline. And as they move the camera around, it becomes evident that we can see both sides of the coast here, which implies that this is like a peninsula or cape or maybe an island. Then the camera turns just a bit more, giving us almost a 360-degree view from where we started, and we can see more of the coastline, which I assume is just left of where the quarry was. And once again, the land sort of ends here, which implies that this is a narrow body of water between these two land masses, so I didn't know if it was like a bay or a strait or something like that. Okay, my first thought here was to look for clues on the ship itself. I was hoping I might be able to do what I did back in episode 133, when I spotted that life preserver on the ferry boat on the Ohio River. Unfortunately, I wasn't seeing anything like that here. I tried searching for quarries in North America near water, and I wasn't even 100% sure this was North America, but that didn't get me very far. I thought maybe a reverse image search would help here, but it was hard to decide what to actually search on. Most of the coastline was way too nondescript to get any kind of meaningful matches. I thought maybe the quarry would be a good idea, but guys, I quickly discovered that a lot of quarries look like this. I got results from all over the world. The trick with doing a reverse image search is it has to be something that's distinct enough to weed out all the false positives, and also something that's significant enough that it's likely to have been photographed before. Eventually I decided that when we get this view that's sort of the edge of what I thought was an island here, it looked kind of picturesque to me, and it might be something that somebody would take a picture of. I had to mess around taking screenshots of different frames and cropping them in all different ways, trying to get a useful reverse image search result. Eventually I was getting results for the Great Lakes region, but then I started getting results for one place in particular, and that was for the Mississauga Strait, which is in the Manitoulin district of Ontario, Canada. I looked at the satellite images for that area, and it looked pretty promising, and there was a quarry right near there. The big question, though, was how to confirm the details. Fortunately, I found a few that helped me decide that this was probably the right place. You are approximately here, in the Mississauga Strait, in the Manitoulin district of Ontario, Canada. There is no Google Street View in the lake, guys. I was able to pull up some photos for the Google Maps entry for this quarry, and this photo in particular caught my eye. This building that we can see here next to this large piece of equipment looks very much like what we see in your video. I also saw this photo of a small dock, I think, which I believe we can also see in your video. And speaking of that dock, I could be wrong here, but is this your ship? Because I think it looks like your ship, although I suppose it could be a similar ship. I really hope I'm right on this one, guys, but I'm not sure. I'd really appreciate it if the person who sent me this could confirm whether it's the right location, or maybe don't tell me if I'm wrong. I'm just kidding. Please tell me either way, because it's going to bother me until I find out. Guys, please like and share, and if you'd like me to find you, record a video where you say, "Find me, Jose Monkey," or something like that on camera, or hold up a sign that says something similar. And don't forget to tag me in a comment on that video.